Hello everybody, my name is Drew and welcome back to a brand new episode of Sky Factory 3. I'm hanging out on top of the mass assembler here, just because I can. Kinda because I can. Actually, I really wanted to capture this boss what would you call it? Half in fog, half in shadow view of our blood temple. That's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie to you. We have a lot of work to do today, you guys. We really need to get this whole blood temple thing up and running much smoother than it is. It's coming along. It's coming along very, very, very well. And I'll show you what I've been working on in the meantime between the episodes, which is not a whole lot. More or less, I was just making a lot of these guys, these blank slates, because we're going to need to build a tier 3 altar sooner rather than later. I figured, why not? Let's just start working on that. So, I've already made the slates, which means we can start working on making the actual runes. And, well, I'll show you guys in a second, actually. We also need to be able to get, not what I wanted to do. We also need to be able to get these mobs to spawn. So let's go take a look at what I've done here, which is, again, not a whole lot, just some simple work. I started out by first of all putting down the buffer layer. The actual blood altar itself does not move in just graduated tiers, one down from the next. There's a very, very specific pattern to it, and if you don't know what that pattern is, that's fine. It is available online on the wiki. I would recommend keeping that handy when you're building it. But yeah, this is the basic tier 1, like we already talked about. Tier 2. Tier 3 is a little interesting. It's 2 blocks out and 1 blocks down. 2 blocks out, 1 block down, which means it'll be even with this row of stone brick here. And you'll need 20 new runes, bringing our total rune count to 28, as there are 8 runes on the first layer. Also, something to note, your altar can be hollow. I would recommend filling it in anyway, so mobs don't spawn down here or anything, but you don't need to put blood runes underneath the altar or anything like that. It is literally just the outer edge. But yeah, we want to be able to put these runes around these edges here, and have them all line up nice and neat. Also, I did this. You guys are probably wondering what the hell this is supposed to be. Well, this was my solution to automation, and it did not work. So what I did is I made a box. I tried to make something similar to our soul stone or soul sand setup, where it just automatically places and refills the item that it's trying to make. So what it is there's a filter on each end. This one end is only for stone. That end, seeing as how we don't need any of the advanced slates, was going to pull out any any basic slate. What are these called? I can never remember what the hell these are called. Blank slates. Any of the blank slates is going to pull those out, as opposed to the reinforced, right? Because this is tier 2, it'll keep making stuff, and we don't want it to do that. However, if I put, check this out, if I put all 49 stone in here, I didn't know that you could literally put a ton of items into the blood altar itself. Oh, it's not doing anything. I do have an idea to stop that, though. Let me go off. So you're going to see it. Stone pops in there. Super. It's going to start making stuff. But it put all of our stone. Or most of our stone, I should say. There's all of it. I'm really not sure how I'm going to address that. What I think I'm going to try and do is make some sort of dispensary system, if that makes any kind of sense. I wish we had, do we even have factory manager? I got factory blocks. I think we just have Steve's carts, not the factory manager. Yeah. Okay, so that's what I thought. There's got to be a way to do single insert items into this and not do it manually. At the very least, however, we can just toss one in at a time and have that convert for us with very little issue, and then automatically be pulled out and placed in that so it doesn't continue. And you could have this set up such that you were only extracting whatever tier you wanted. You could put down a reinforced slate if you wanted these to go all the way to reinforced and then extract. Yada, yada, yada. You guys get the idea. But we need to get to work here. So, upstairs, as I mentioned before, this is our spawning chamber. Zombies will spawn in here from a spawner. The spawner is in place up there. Let's go take a look. it is just a basic bare bones chamber. There's really nothing fancy going on here. What I am going to do, however, is I'm going to use a facade on top of, we can close, get rid of that guy. I'm going to put facades on the wiring and cables that are going to shoot up out of here. And that's because I don't want zombies trying to spawn where they shouldn't. But they should be okay. If you take a look at our spawning radius, it maxes out inside the wall. So there's no room for zombies to spawn on top of it in theory, because there's only one layer. But they can get stuck sometimes, especially the baby zombies. So again, that's what I'm going to do. We're going to put that like that. And then they should just all spawn in this little layer here and drop down and then get pushed down into the killing floor down here. But we need to get power over here. So how the hell are we going to get power over here? There's no tesseracts. Now, there is the dimensional transceiver. For those of you that don't know what a tesseract is an item from Thermal Expansion that is excellent. It is a wireless transmitter of incredible power. It will transmit fluids, energy, and items over interdimensional space with a minor loss to energy, and I don't think you lose any fluids in the transfer, but you might. I know you do lose energy in the transfer between dimensions, however. And it's a network. Oh, I've got a central power station. That's fine. It can stay there. And it's hooked up to the Tesseract network, and then off it goes. I believe there is something called the dimensional transceiver. And I want to say it's a Ender IO thing. Maybe I'm getting that wrong at Ender. I know Ender IO has a Tesseract-like object. Or at least it did. Item buffer, power buffer. What the hell is a power buffer? That can't be what I want. Inventory storage system. I know there's... Aha! Travel linker. Clicking closer. Teleporter. Maybe not. Displays RF levels of adjacent blocks. There's a block detector. I would have swore that there was some method of to transfer power. Now I could, and now there's a thought. We could just throw some of these photovoltaic cells, because this will make 100. But that only works at daytime though, so that doesn't really help us. Pressurized fluid tank, the crafter, vacuum chest, XP vacuum. Ooh, wireless charger, getting a little warmer. Yeah, I guess. Oh, dimensional transceiver. Transports items, fluids, and power wirelessly across any distance and between dimensions. Bless. That is what we were looking for. So we need a whole bunch of stuff for this, don't we? We need electrical steel, fused quartz, Ender resonator. Oh, that should be easy enough to make. We can definitely make that. Okay, I'm going to make a couple of those, and I'll get everything set up to get moving here, and I'll be right back, you guys. Alrighty guys, we're back, and I have two dimensional transceivers. Actually, I'm going to throw down the first one. Where's a good spot? Actually, a good spot might be a direct attachment to that. Because now, hold on. Okay, so I've never used one of these, so let's see. It's got local buffer, 10 RF per tick. Send and receive. Okay, so we've got send filter, power. Oh, wow. Public channel. Okay, so power. We're just going to call it power. And I'm going to say add channel and send. We're just going to say send power. Can I delete that? No. Public channel. How do I? I got you. So I can take that off there. So I can send and receive. That is just in general, I believe. Okay, so that's items. That's got to be generalized. That's power. That's fluids. Okay. So if I do delete channel. Oh, I'm just going to delete the channel. Start again. Power. Add channel. So this is, okay, so there we go. This is going to send power. If I place the other one down in just a second here, so we're going to say, I also want you to output to that side. So this guy is getting power, and that's cool. I figured connecting directly to that gives it the most amount of power that this can transfer. Now, I don't know whether or not these are upgradable. That is something to think about. But we're going to pop this guy right here. And I'm going to say, receive. We want to receive power. So right now it is, there you go, 500,000 RF. Minus the 10 RF per tick to keep it powered or whatever. Buffering item stacks. Buffering single items. Ah. Oh, okay. So if I were to send stone through one of these, potentially single item buffering would mean I can move just one item at a time into the altar, right? That would seem to make sense. I don't know. Let's go grab. We need some other things. We do need some facades. Ooh, I need a way. Can that? I need a way of transmitting redstone signal. Can this do that? That's power. I don't think it can. Configure the I/O. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. Buffering single items. I'm going to say buffer single items. That's our item filter section. I do like that it has a send and receive filter built into it. That's our power. Obviously, that's whether or not it's going to... Oh, this is the channel selection. I understand now. So these are the channel selections, not necessarily the filter selections. This is what you're sending and receiving filter if you were doing fluids, I assume, or items. I'm going to assume items, though, because it's got the item filter on it. I understand now. I got you. I got you. I got you. These are pretty much what tesseracts were, but a little different. Because there's actual control on the device itself. So we need power to go down to this guy. And we need... That's pretty much it. Oh, I know what I need. Hold on. We're going to cap this guy off here real quick. There we can get down to that. We need a facade and we need power. Because I want the ability to turn... Oh, we need vector plates. That's the other thing we needed. Vector plates. How many vector plates do I have? Vector. Fast vector 11. I want more fast vector plates though. So we can do this. There we go. Should be more than enough fast vector plates for our designs. That can go in there. This will convert. I need power cables. So let's go conduit. I don't need anything crazy, but we'll grab... Ooh, I don't have that many of those left. Let's make some. Okay, so that's our power, and then we just need a slab for these boys to fall onto. So there's a slab that we can grab. Grab a few of them, and then if we're going to finish our tower off there, we're going to need glowstone. And I'm sure you guys are going, why would you need glowstone? Have no fear, I will explain. So, let's set this bad boy up. I'm going to knock this wall out for a hot second. We don't need... Ooh, that's not what I wanted. We don't need to worry about lighting this room up anymore. We literally just care about sealing it all off. So there's our fast vector plates. Like so. And the reason I'm using the faster ones is that I don't want the zombies can move just enough on the first tier of vector plates that they don't consistently fall. And that does not... Ooh, I'm going to need a lot more vector plates, aren't I? Damn, okay. But this is how it'll work. They'll spawn in, they'll drop down, and I'll get thrown off there, but boop, and they'll fall down here. Pretty simple. We're going to need more vector plates, though. How big is that room? 7 by 7? So I need 48 of them. Let's just make like a whole bunch. Having extra vector plates is not a poor thing at this point, so... And I can make a bunch of these, so... There's 32. Can make 16. Dark sugar is... There we go. More fast vector plates. Okay, it's full 32. Should be enough to finish this. Oh, I'm really excited to see if this will actually do what I think it does. It should. I don't imagine they've changed things so much that this won't function the way I think it does. But you really, really never know. And this, kids, is why it's important to have the ability to fly. Otherwise, this would be significantly harder to do. Ah, cool. I did not get a facade. But that's okay. We don't really actually need one. Should be fine. Okay, so we're going to throw down boop, boop, and boop. So that should have power. Yep, there it goes. However, I'm going to say active with signal. Now, what is the max transfer rate here? Not bad. Pretty solid. We do want to do... I guess for now we can just leave it like that, and I'll manually start and stop it until I figure out how I'm going to move redstone up there easily. What I could end up doing is I want to have a central kind of spot to work from here. So what I might do is I might have a hidden wire that comes down through the wall using facades, and there's just like a lever that is kind of hanging down or whatever. But let's go ahead. I need our chisel, so let's grab that. Chisel. Oh, this is so exciting. I love when a plan comes together. All right, so chisel. I want to chisel all this glass into something fairly borderless. Let's go with the light glass. I don't know what that's going to do for us, but we're going to do that. Okay, so here's our glass. And now we're going to do just do this. Oh, actually, that's kind of nice glass. I like that glass texture. There we go. Now I can grab this boy. So, how is this going to actually work? I bet you are all wondering exactly that. So the way this is going to work in my mind is I want at least a 1 block air gap over that guy. So I want everybody to land... Oh shit, I broke I broke the blood altars, son of a bitch. Well, good thing I didn't have a lot of essence in that. I think the easiest way to do this is going to be probably there, and I can hit them, or we'll do that. Now, can I still put things? I can actually do that. Okay, cool. Now, that's going to be a little hard to work with. But it's not the end of the world. I can always, well, that should work, though. Well, we're going to find out. Let's see if that actually works. So there's no blood in the blood altar right now, so I guess that's slightly advantageous to us. Let's go ahead and turn the system on and see what happens here. In theory, we're going to get a whole bunch of zombies dropping down. And then we can just... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There we go. Almost died. Oh, he's active. Okay. So they should not spawn up top, but I'm going to throw down a block just in case. Ooh, nearly lost my... Okay, so they should spawn. Let's go downstairs and see the aftermath here. And we're also going to need... Oh, sacrificial dagger. Should be over here. Yes, dagger sacrifice. That's what I want. Okay, now this might take a little while for it to spawn. So if I kill them with that, hey, that does work. Okay, now the next question I've got. Now, why are they burning? Is it because of the light? Because, I mean, technically they're not in... Or is it the glass? Is it the glass causing them to burn? I wonder. Now how much did we get for LP and all that? We got 1,200, 1,800, 1,100, 1,123. Now why is this... What's absorbing this, I wonder? think that should be being absorbed by anything. Because it should just stay at 1460. Okay, that's actually staying. Oh, maybe just... I don't know. But that does work. Okay. So we have verified that that does indeed work. I no longer need to sacrifice myself. Look at that. Okay, so I'm assuming that this is gonna... Here, let's just turn... There, turn that off. I need to figure out a way to do that on demand. I'm thinking just using redstone cable is probably going to be the way to go. But anyway, sweet. We can now... We're good. We don't need to worry about sacrificing ourselves. I might try backing this up one layer so that they're a little higher up and I can actually maneuver around my my stuff a little easier. What I might do... That's going to be a pain, isn't it? Actually, no. What I can do... Where'd that glass go? So what we're going to do is we're going to do that. And then I need... did I bring a... No, I did not bring anything over here to do building with. Look at me go. Okay, so let's take a look at this guy and go... Oh, I moved that, didn't I? Okay, so I need more slabs. Let's make some more slabs. And we'll take those back. Thank you very much. Things that can go away. That can go. Facade. I do want a conduit facade. So there's our conduit facade. That's cool. And I'm going to want redstone conduits and a lever. I got a lot of crap in my inventory, you guys. Holy shit. Okay, that can go. That can go. And we want to make runes. So let's make these blank runes too. While we're thinking about it. Blank runes. And I need my blood orb. And then I'm going to go kind of like that. And make 15 more of them. I got 21. Look at me go. And I'll take that back, and that can go like that. Alright, cool. So we're going to say, for very basic purposes, we'll just throw this on the roof so we can do it that way. 1, 2, 3. You can come over here, and I'll throw down the lever. You're only going to be active with signal, no signal, everything's Gucci. Let's throw down the facade like that. At the very least, that'll seal the room completely. Anything that spawns in there will just get sucked down anyway. What else do we really need? I don't think we need to do anything else. Let's build this next tier of altar then. I'll show you guys how that goes down. So we're going to take our blank runes for now because we haven't been able to convert anything. And we're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these will go along the sides exactly like I have them here. And then you need pillars. So I'm going to take these cornerstones. Now these cornerstones don't need to be anything. They can be any block you want. And I believe it's 2 up for that. And then on the tops of these will be a block of glowstone. Just like that. And I can actually get rid of that now. There we go. And now if I slam this into my bar, tier 3, look at us go. So now we have a tier 3 altar and semi-automated essence gathering. And we're doing absolutely fantastic. Let's go like that. I'm going to break this. Put that there. And there you have it. They'll land on that. I can still reach up and hit their feet from here. And there's a little bit more maneuvering room for us to get around and do things. But look at that. Look at that. Yeah, I definitely need to get the redstone thing sorted out, though. Because I don't want to have to fly up there every time I want to turn the goddamn machine on. But there you go. Everything is looking real good. That's a tier 3 altar that is all ours, you guys. We built a tier 3 altar in no time at all. Very, very happy about that. This is coming together nicely. At any rate, guys, this is going to be the end of the episode, so you know what to do. Please go ahead and leave a like. You can always find other work I've done in the description box below, and of course, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye!